This study found that caring and even feeling confident as a teacher might not be enough. Researchers surveyed 226 primary school teachers about whether they actually used trauma informed practices in their classroom. And only about half said they did. And here's the part that stood out: teachers who used trauma informed practices had significantly higher trauma informed literacy and more trauma informed professional learning. But teacher confidence, like actually believing that they could teach, that didn't predict whether they could actually use these practices and whether they did. And that's really important because a teacher can care deeply about a student and still misunderstand what the behavior is communicating. Shutdown can look like defiance. Hypervigilance can look like disrespect. And dysregulation can look like, well, a kid who just doesn't care. Good intentions do not automatically give us the right lens to see behavior. So here's what I think we do with this research. If we're going to expect educators to be trauma informed, we actually have to train them on how to be trauma informed. It's not one optional presentation every few years. It's not just another thing that we tell teachers they have to be responsible for figuring out on their own. We need meaningful professional learning that helps educators understand how trauma can affect behavior, relationships, regulation, and learning, and then helps them translate that knowledge into what they can actually do in the classroom. Because we can't expect educators to use practices that we haven't adequately prepared them to use.